guys, welcome to about a 45-minute workout, full body weight workout. You do not need any equipment, just yourself. So follow along with me and let's sweat. All right, I'm Christine with Body Basics, and here at Body Basics, we like to move you through a great warm-up with a few corrective exercises to help get you just moving well, and then we'll take you through a full body workout that will strengthen your muscles, make you sweat, hopefully all in a safe way. If there's any time that you experience pain, stop what you're doing and just wait for the next thing. If you need help with modifying things, you can always reach out to us through email at info@bodybasicsboise.com. All right, let's start with our top 5. We're going to reach down towards our toes. You don't have to actually touch them, but we're going to stretch those hamstrings. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Let's do 2 more of these. All right, go ahead and bring your knee up and give it a hug. You may not feel much of a stretch here, and you don't have to lift very high if you don't want to. Let's do 2 more. All right, now we're gonna stretch the front of those legs, the quads. So bring that foot behind you, and then if you can, reach up with the opposite arm. So I like to do these about 8 times. If you need help stretching this area, you can always prop your foot up on a chair behind you. Okay, let's do 1 more. Now we're gonna stretch our buttocks. Grab that ankle and you can gently pull up on that knee and then switch. We're in downtown Boise, so you'll see a lot of cars go by. Sometimes fire trucks, ambulances, mostly just cars and people. All right, now we're gonna do what's called the world's greatest stretch, or a variation of it. So lunge down like you're in a runner's stretch, and then you're going to turn towards your knee, rotating the spine. And then you'll come back up and switch. Let's do 4 total. You should feel a nice stretch in your hip flexors. You're also warming up the spine. Again, if anything is painful, then don't do it. Okay, now that was our active stretching. Now we're going to start our corrective movements. So let's get in a down dog position. Let's start in a plank. And then you're going to lift your hips. So this is a plank. You're going to lift your hips high, trying to press your heels down towards the ground. And trying also to elongate that spine. And now bring one knee through for a half pigeon. And that chest lifted. And now let's go back to downward dog. So I like to come out of this by lifting up my body, going into plank, and then back into downward dog. And now bring the other knee through. We're gonna do this once more on each side. Downward dog. And pigeon. plank. And bring your knees down. Okay, now you're gonna bring one foot forward. And we're gonna really help open up our chest and get some nice blood circulation through our spine area. So this is a T rotation in a half kneeling position. Go ahead and open up those arms, that chest, and then you're gonna come back to a closed position. Try and keep your arms parallel to the floor the whole time. And close. Here we go, 4 more. 4, and close. 3, close. 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. Okay, open and close. One thing you want to think about is keeping that knee pointed forward instead of letting it cave in. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, come to seated position. Now, just with one leg, I want you to bring your knee up and then extend that leg. Bring the knee up and extend. Up and extend. Working the quad. So up here, crunch your abdominals. Here, really flex your quadricep. So up, down. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully you feel a little burn in this top part of your leg. Go again on the other side. Really trying to get to that full extension with that leg, which means just straightening it all the way out. All right, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Go right up into reverse tabletop. So your ankles should be almost directly underneath your knees. You want your wrists right up underneath your shoulders, and then just hold this. You want to feel it all along your back. So we're working the back, we're working the glutes, also working the shoulders, and you might feel a stretch in your shoulders. Your hands can be kind of whatever position feels comfortable to you, but if you want to work your triceps more, bring them in like I have mine, and release. Awesome. Let's do this set one more time just to warm up our bodies and get it moving nicely. All right, down dog to pigeon. Down dog. Really pressing the chest towards the knees, and then bring that knee up to half pigeon. I'm gonna have that backwards. Sometimes I get half and full pigeon squat. All right, downward dog. And bring the knee forward. Chest lifted. Nice posture, as much as you can. Downward dog, 2 more. And knee forward. Downward dog. And other knee. Hopefully you're alternating. And let's go back to the half kneeling T rotation, which just means thoracic rotation. All right, and go. Open, close, open, close. Again, trying to force that knee to stay pointed forward. Good. 2 more. 2 and 1. Other side. We're doing 6 on each side. And go. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knee extensions, seated, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. In, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Tabletop reverse. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders, ankles underneath your knees, and hold. Squeeze that booty. 20 seconds to go. If you need to, if this is hard for you, just do it for about 15 seconds. And then lower. You have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, so that concludes our correctives. Now we're gonna do a little cardio to get our blood pumping a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna do a combination of step tap backs and side taps. Step taps to the side. So, I don't feel like I was saying that right. So we're gonna go back, alternating each time, just tapping to the back. You can do this with or without arms, okay? And then, from there, you're going to do side step taps. And then you can add some arms if you'd like. We're gonna alternate 30 seconds of each, and then we'll do a total of 3 minutes. We're gonna start here in about 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, tap backwards. Make sure to alternate, and we're still kind of warming up. So take this as slow as you need or as fast as you want to. Again, you don't need to add the arms. 10 seconds before we switch to the side. 3, 2, 1, to the side. And add on an arm if you want to. You can even bring it around or to the front, or even down if you have any shoulder issues. Kind of like it to the front like this. Or you can punch. You have 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, take it back. So we have 2 more rounds of each. Seconds. and to the side. If this is too easy for you, you can add a jump, take it faster with those arms. 15 seconds. And then we have one more minute, one more round. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take it back. I'll turn to the side so you can see what that looks like, if you need. Anytime you add arms and legs, it makes your heart pump even harder. So if you feel like your heart's pumping too much, just take the arms down. 3, 2, 1, to the side. Seconds. Then we'll take a water break and start with some upper and lower body and core work. 3, 2, 1. All right, you should feel nice and warm. So grab some water and we'll start our first round of exercises. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 different movements for 3 sets. So you're gonna complete those 4, and then you're gonna do it again, and then you're gonna do it again. So let me show you the 4 exercises, and then we'll start the timer and do them. So the first one that we're gonna do is gonna work your abdominals and really focus on engaging those lower abdominals. So you're gonna have your knees stacked over your hips. You're gonna have your arms lifted, and then you're gonna extend opposites. Just like this. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. After this, you're gonna turn over and do up downs. Now this is gonna work your chest and your shoulders. You can do this on your toes or on your knees. If this bothers your shoulders for whatever reason, you can try just doing a normal countertop push-up. Okay, so you're gonna be up, I'm gonna be on my knees to show you, and then you're gonna go down to your elbows or forearms and then back up. And then you're gonna alternate, so you'll go down, down, up on the other side, down, down, up on the other side. Okay, I'll show you from the front. So down, down, up, up, down, down, up on the other side, okay? After that, you're gonna stand up and do what's called a Cossack squat, but honestly, it's just a planted lateral lunge. So your feet are planted, and you're just gonna bend one knee, come up, bend the other knee, come up. Okay, that's the third move. The fourth one is we're gonna do our step tap backs again to get our heart going. And then at the halfway mark, we're gonna add a jump to it. This is optional, okay? And then we'll go back to the dead bugs. So let's start there. And we'll start here in 10 seconds, so get ready. Legs are at a 90-degree angle. Arms are lifted. 3, 2, and go. Extend, and then alternate sides. So again, opposites are working here. So opposite leg and arm is extending, and I'm really pressing down in that lower abdominal region. If you want to make this harder, lift your shoulder blades up off the ground. You can also add a band to this. If you want to make it a little harder, you can put the band around your knees or your feet. 20 20 seconds to go. We're doing each exercise for 1 minute. After this comes the up downs. Really try and feel this in your core. 5 seconds to go. Fully extend that leg and swap. All right, up downs, up, up, down, down. I like to start at the up and then go down. Press up underneath that shoulder. Up, up, down, down. Again, this can be done on your toes if you want more of a challenge. Just make sure to keep that plank position the whole time. Make sure your back is not sagging. You want to keep that plank position like a board. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Seconds. After this, you're going to stand up. And stand up. All right, right into that Cossack squat. So the planted lateral lunge. One thing to keep in mind here is you want your chest lifted the whole time. Keep that head up. And you want your knees to stay on this side of your toes, so make sure your knees don't go over your toes very much. You really have to get that bottom back there. If it feels awkward, your feet may not be far enough out. So play with the position of your feet. Squeeze the glutes at the top, so squeeze that bottom at the top. And 10 seconds. After this, you're going right into step tap backs. And go for it. So keep it low, and then in 30 seconds, we're gonna take it up. All right, 10 more seconds, then we're adding that jump. And go. This is optional. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to the dead bugs. 2 more rounds of everything. Again, really extend both your arm and your leg. You want to try and keep the arms straight the whole time. Also, try and keep that low back down to the mat. One thing that people have a problem with or struggle with is keeping this arm up while the other one is going down. It's kind of like rubbing your belly and patting your head. So try and keep this arm perpendicular to the floor when the other one's going back. 3, 2, 1, up, down. Again, you're starting in that plank position and then you're going down, down, up, up. And I'm on my knees doing this. Push up right underneath that shoulder. Make sure you're alternating sides. Almost there. 20 20 seconds to go. And then we're standing back up and working our legs. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Cossack squat. If you want to add weight to this, you surely can. You can hold the weight right here or kind of hold it down. Either way. I'm just not doing it with weight because a lot of us don't have any equipment at home. So it's nice to be able to do something if you have nothing. 30 more seconds. Remember to squeeze at the top. And once you're familiar with this movement, you can go a little deeper each time. 8 seconds. Then we're moving into step tap backs in 3, 2, 1. Step tap back. Good job, keep it going. Ten more seconds, then we're taking it up a notch. 3, 2, 1. Take it up if you can. Seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Getting a hair tie next round of exercises. All right. Working the core. Really extend. Hopefully you're sweating by now. Sweating is a very good thing. Even if you're a heavy sweater, that's okay. It's our body's way of removing toxins and naturally cooling our skin. So it's good to sweat. 15 seconds to go. Make sure you're breathing. After this comes those up downs. 3, 2, and 1. Up downs. Again, start in that plank position so that you don't get sloppy as you start moving. This is the challenging one, so if it's too hard, again, move to a countertop or the back of the couch and just do like a countertop push-up. We have 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Stand up, working the legs. If you want to make this more challenging, you can stay low the whole time. That's if your knees are great and you're feeling good. Okay? Just make sure to keep that booty back. 30 seconds. We're almost done with this round of exercises. which are the step tap backs. 3, 2, 1, take it back. In about 10 seconds, we're adding the hop. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, take it up. If you can't figure out the arm combo, just do the legs. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! 1 round of exercises down. Only 1 more to go. Grab some water. I'm grabbing a hair tie as well. And then we'll do our last round of 4 exercises in just a second. Okay, for our next round, we're gonna do 4 more exercises. The first one's gonna be what I call a slow swim. So you're gonna be on your stomach. Your arms are gonna be outstretched overhead. I like to point my toes, but you could do either point or flex. Then you're going to lift opposites again. So we're basically doing the exact opposite that we did in the first round. So you're gonna lift up, squeezing the back, the glutes, and then you're gonna lower. Squeeze and hold at the top and lower. Hold for about 1 and lower. So we'll do that. And then after that, you're gonna come up to a seated position. And depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you might need to bend your knees slightly. So you're going to have your legs straight out, and then you're gonna have your arms parallel to the floor at a 90-degree angle, or 90-degree angles. Then you're gonna rotate your shoulder, and then lift your arms straight up, bring them down, down. So let me show you from this direction. So this is called a scarecrow to cactus, or overhead press, and then back down. So up, up, down, down. You're gonna feel this exercise a ton in your back. Just keeping this position right here is working your back, which is excellent. So again, if it's hard for you to keep great posture, here, bend your knees a little bit and lean forward. After that, it's gonna be a narrow squat. So you'll stand up. It's a narrow squat with a knee lift. So you're gonna squat down, then drive that knee up. Squat, drive. Just like this. Alternating sides. After that, we're gonna do our side step again for 30, adding arms or not. And then for the other 30, we're gonna do jumping jacks. If you wanna keep it here, you do that. Go for it. All right, so let's start here in about 10 seconds with our slow swim. We'll hop on the ground, get on that tummy, outstretch those arms, and get ready in 3, 2, and go. Lift, lower. You do not have to do it with me. You can go faster or slower. Really squeeze that booty. You're also working your shoulders. If you have any shoulder issues or tight traps, if your neck is super tight, you can just do the lower legs. You have 20 seconds to go. almost there. 3, 2, 1. If your lower back starts feeling tight, you can go into a child's pose and stretch it out. All right, so this is our straight leg scarecrow to overhead press and back down. Scarecrow and down. So really, as you rotate back, really squeeze the back of your shoulders and your upper back. Really try and keep a nice upright position as you're seated. 20 seconds more, and then we're standing up, working our legs. Again. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up. Squat with the knee. You can add weight to this if you want to hold it right here. Since this is so narrow, you want to get that bottom back. Keeping that back straight the whole time. Head is lifted, chest is lifted. You can go faster with this or slower. 20 seconds. Seconds. After this is the side steps. 3, 2, 1. Side steps. Add arms if you'd like. In 30 seconds, we're going to take this to jumping jacks. Ten seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, or keep it right where we were. Nothing wrong with that. This is your workout. So you do what's best for your body. 15 seconds. After this, we're gonna go back down to slow swim. 3, 2, 1, down. Halfway. Squeeze at the top. And breathe. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Seated, scarecrow to cactus. So nice posture, scarecrow, cactus. Down, down, up, up, down, down. To really feel this behind your shoulders, in your upper back. And then, because you're keeping this posture, all the tiny little muscles in your back are working as well. Seconds. 10 seconds. After this comes the narrow squat with the knee. 3, 2, 1. Narrow squat, knee. Drive that knee up. Good job at home. You got this. Over halfway. Ten seconds. Have your kids join you. That's what I did. And side step. It's okay if little kids are running around, right? It's good for them to see you work out. Be that example. When I was doing this, they would try to go through my legs. I'm like, have at it. At least they're moving too. All right, taking this up and go. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. One more round, guys. And then you're done, then we're stretching. Make sure your arms are fully extended. Try not to bend those knees. Try to keep that leg straight. I know that's hard. But even if you don't lift it very high, that's okay. Just try to keep it straight. You can keep it more straight by squeezing your quadricep muscle. That's the muscle at the front top of your leg. Almost there, guys. 10 seconds. Then we're moving to the seated scarecrow to cactus. 3, 2, 1. So scarecrow, cactus. Down, down. Scarecrow, cactus, down, down. So good to get that heart pumping and to sweat. 30 seconds more. Although it's not very hard to sweat right now. Even in Idaho, we are getting 100-degree weather for 2 weeks straight, which is crazy. So you walk outside and you're just pouring. All right, so close, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, narrow squat with me. You're almost done. I'm almost done. I get excited too to have a workout be over. We as trainers still have to push ourselves. Even though we do enjoy working out, we don't enjoy all the exercises. So we do have to make ourselves do some things. But even some days we don't feel like working out and we just do it. Just don't think about it. You just do it. 15 seconds. But obviously some days you're not feeling that well, then you might need to modify your workout or just do some gentle yoga. 3, 2, 1, side steps. All right, this is our last thing, guys. Jumping jacks are coming in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, last thing. You got it. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Woo! Great job. Well done. Don't leave me yet. We still need to stretch, but let's let our heart rate come down a little bit, and then we'll stretch. And also grab some water. Okay, while we're standing, go ahead and grab your hands behind you. Stretch out your chest and your shoulders a little bit. For about 3 cars, going about at least 20 miles over the speed limit. They just drove by like they're racing on a one-way. Don't know how that's possible. And release. All right, take your arm across, keep it low, and then switch sides. And swing them out, just front to back. Take your shoulders back for 4. So 2 more. Last one, now take them forwards. Just loosening up all those joints. Last one. All right, let's stretch our neck. Gently take your ear towards your shoulder. Watch how my body is staying in the same place. My head is the only thing that's really moving. Now look down at an angle. And let's do the other side. Ear towards your shoulder. I'm not pressing down very hard either. And look down at an angle. And then roll your head just to the front, back and forth. Let's do it 2 more times. Awesome. Now if you can, grab hold of something, or you may not need to, but let's stretch our quads, which is the front of our leg. And again, if you need some assistance, you can set your foot on a chair and then tilt your hips forward and get a nice stretch. Let's switch sides. Okay, go ahead and come down to a half kneeling position again. Tuck your hips under and then lunge just a little bit. You should feel a nice stretch in your hip flexor. And then straighten the front leg. You can hold all of these stretches longer after the video if you'd like to. And switch sides. So low lunge, tuck first. And just breathe. And straighten the front leg, hamstring stretch. We just have one more stretch and we're done. All right, I'm gonna go down to my back. You can also do this in a chair, in a seated position. Bring your ankle over your knee and then pull that leg in. Figure 4 stretch. One of the best ones to stretch that piriformis area on your bottom. Switch sides. And release. Roll up. And we are done. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.